Blind Frog Ranch are once again left in suspense. This time, however, the unanswered question doesn't revolve around Aztec gold, radioactive rocks, or strange lights shimmering over the mesa. It's about the show itself. Why did the season end so early? Viewers across the world, who have followed Duane Ollinger and his determined crew through caverns, flooded tunnels, and perilous excavations, were taken aback when the season concluded abruptly. There were no grand discoveries, no long-anticipated breakthroughs, just silence and speculation. The abruptness of the finale left fans feeling as if they'd reached the edge of a treasure map only to find the rest torn away. The cliffhanger that wasn't supposed to be every season of mystery at Blind Frog Ranch has ended with a cliffhanger, a pulse-quickening moment that promises more mysteries to come. But this time, the tone was different. The last episode arrived without much fanfare, no major promotional push, no clear announcement of a finale. It simply appeared, and then stopped. Fans noted the peculiar timing. The episode count was shorter than usual, the pacing uneven. It felt as though the adventure was cut mid-stride. Duane Ollinger's team had just hinted at significant geological anomalies near the main cavern, seismic echoes that might have pointed to an undiscovered chamber. But before viewers could see the results, the season wrapped up abruptly. It wasn't just what was shown that created the mystery. It was what wasn't. Chad Ollinger's drone footage of a newly found sinkhole, Eric Drummond's puzzling mineral analysis, and Jamie Doove's discussions about electromagnetic surges, all of these storylines stopped short, leaving fans to wonder if production had hit an unseen obstacle. Behind the scenes, what might have happened at Blind Frog Ranch is not an ordinary filming location. The terrain itself is treacherous, unstable caverns, unpredictable weather, and ancient waterways that flood without warning. Any of these could have halted filming suddenly. It's possible that safety concerns came first. Duane has long been known for prioritizing his team's well-being over the rush for ratings. The subterranean tunnels beneath the ranch have been described by geologists as living, meaning they shift and breathe with the earth. A minor cave-in or rising water could easily have forced the crew to stop operations mid-season. There's also speculation that the production team might have uncovered something unexpected, something that required further testing, clearance, or even secrecy. The show has often brushed against sensitive subjects, from rumored government surveillance to local legends of forbidden mines. When the crew's discoveries start to blur the line between folklore and classified information, networks have been known to take pause. Some fans even believe that new evidence tied to the supposed Aztec connection, a gold cache hidden centuries ago, could have prompted a delay. If the crew truly found something of archaeological or cultural significance, it might have triggered a legal freeze on filming. The pattern of vanishing seasons. Longtime followers of Blind Frog Ranch have noticed a pattern. Each season grows more ambitious, but also more mysterious. In the early years, Duane and Chad focused on physical exploration, digging tunnels, scanning the terrain, and testing samples. The mysteries were tangible, measured in shovels and sonar. But as the series evolved, it leaned into the metaphysical and the unexplained. The team encountered fluctuating radiation readings, GPS interference, and even strange lights that defied logic. These elements not only heightened the tension, but also pushed the show into territory where science and the supernatural intertwined. With such subjects, filming becomes complicated. Networks face the challenge of maintaining credibility while exploring mysteries that border on the paranormal. If the footage from this season tilted too far into the unexplainable, or raised questions the producers weren't ready to answer, it could explain the sudden halt. The early end may not signal cancellation, but rather recalibration. The production might be regrouping, editing additional content, or planning a split release. One half now, and another later. Fan theories. From the logical to the outlandish, the Blind Frog Ranch community thrives on speculation. On online forums, fan groups, and social media threads, theories are as abundant as the supposed gold beneath the ranch. Some are grounded in reality, others teeter on the edge of science fiction. One popular theory suggests that Discovery Network shortened the season to build hype for a bigger mid-season special or crossover event. Another argues that Dwayne's team might be transitioning the show to a new format, perhaps a documentary-style release focusing on behind-the-scenes findings. But then come the wilder ideas. The government interference theory. A subset of fans believes that certain discoveries, particularly those related to strange energy readings, may have attracted unwanted attention. The Uinta Basin, after all, is not far from Skinwalker Ranch, another site long associated with unexplained phenomena and government-linked research. The treasure protection theory. Some think the crew found what they were looking for, or came dangerously close. In that scenario, secrecy might have become essential, especially if local or federal authorities stepped in to secure the find. The energy field theory. A more spiritual angle proposes that the ranch's energy itself resists exposure. According to local law, the land protects its secrets, punishing those who dig too deeply. Fans of this idea suggest that the abrupt ending wasn't just a production choice, but part of the ranch's ongoing resistance. No matter how far-fetched some of these ideas may sound, they speak to one thing clearly. The show has cultivated a community that thrives on curiosity and connection. Dwayne Ollinger's silence speaks volumes. Dwayne Ollinger, usually open about his mission and progress, has been quieter than usual. His social media presence, once filled with updates and motivational reflections, has become more subdued. For many fans, his silence feels significant. Those close to the production have mentioned that Dwayne might be taking time to reassess the project's direction. The constant pressure to deliver both truth and entertainment weighs heavily. For a man who sees Blind Frog Ranch not just as a TV show, but as a life's work, any delay could stem from a deep sense of responsibility. Dwayne has always made it clear. This isn't about fame. It's about uncovering something the world has forgotten. Whether that's treasure, history, or hidden energy, he wants to get it right. That integrity, the very quality that makes him so admired, could also be what's causing the current pause. The emotional weight of the early end for viewers, Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, has become more than a television series. It's an emotional journey. The team's camaraderie, the father-son dynamic between Dwayne and Chad, and the unrelenting pursuit of the unknown have inspired countless fans who see themselves in that quest for meaning. When the season ended suddenly, fans felt a sense of loss, as though they'd been cut off from friends mid-conversation. Online posts poured in expressing disappointment, confusion, and longing. Many shared that the show's mysteries had become part of their weekly ritual, something to look forward to amid the chaos of everyday life. In that way, the early end hit harder than anyone expected. It wasn't just about missing an episode. It was about missing closure. What might come next? While there's no official confirmation yet, the early end doesn't seem like the death of the series, only a pause. If history is any guide, Blind Frog Ranch tends to resurface stronger after every setback. Future episodes could focus more on explaining the anomalies hinted at this season, the seismic shifts, the electromagnetic disruptions, the geological anomalies that Drummond's team only began to map. There's also the matter of the new cavern system near the southern perimeter of the ranch, which fans suspect holds the next big discovery. If production resumes, it might adopt a more investigative tone, combining scientific documentation with historical context. Viewers could see a deeper look at the Aztec legends, potential native artifacts, and the mysterious stone tablets that have appeared across multiple sites. And perhaps, just perhaps, we'll finally learn whether Juane's team has truly found the fabled treasure beneath the waterlogged tunnels. A mystery that refuses to end even as fans voice their frustration. There's an undeniable magic in Blind Frog Ranch's unfinished story. The unanswered questions keep the mystery alive. The early end, while disappointing, has also reignited interest in the series. Maybe that's part of the allure. That nothing at Blind Frog Ranch ever really ends. Every conclusion becomes another beginning. Every revelation only deepens the enigma. The ranch, it seems, refuses to be conquered. Not by time, not by science, not even by the cameras. For now, fans wait, as they always do, scanning the horizon for the next sign, the next sound, the next spark of discovery. Somewhere beneath that stubborn Utah soil, the truth still sleeps, and when mystery at Blind Frog Ranch returns, as it almost certainly will, viewers will be ready to follow Duane Ollinger and his team once more into the depths, where history, legend, and danger intertwine.